Hello friends, today I am going to reveal some true facts of planet Uranus. But first of all, I request you to please share and subscribe my channel for getting my informative true facts videos uninterrupted. Now planet Uranus. Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun and the third largest planet in the solar system. Uranus is one of the four gas giants in the solar system as well as one of the Jovian planets. It is the twin planet of Neptune. Facts about Uranus. History of Uranus. Who discovered Uranus? Sir William Herschel discovered Uranus. He became famous for his discovery of the planet Uranus along with two of its major moons, Titania and Oberon. He first recorded the discovery of a faint object that might be a nebulous star or maybe a comet. How did Uranus get its name? It is named after the ancient Greek god of the sky, Uranus. How did Uranus get its name? Herschel wanted to call it Georgian Cetus. Some named it George III Neptune and Great Britain's Neptune. Some suggested Hyperconius. The name Minerva was also proposed. Finally, the editor of Berliner Astronomical Laboratory opted for Uranus. Symbol of Uranus. H in symbol taken from discoverer's last name, Herschel. Facts about Uranus. Size of Uranus. The diameter of Uranus is 51,118 km across. Its total volume is 6.833 into 1013 km3. The mass of Uranus is 8.68 into 1025 kg and its surface area is 8.1 into 109 km square. Composition of Uranus. Three layers are there: a rocky core at the center, an icy mantle surrounding that, and an outer gas envelope of hydrogen and helium. Atmosphere of Uranus. The atmosphere of Uranus is composed mainly of molecular hydrogen and helium. The third most abundant molecule after the hydrogen and helium is methane, CH4. Axis tilt of Uranus. The axis of Uranus is tilted at an angle of 98 degrees. 98 degrees. Gravity of Uranus. The gravity on Uranus is 0.89 or 89% of Earth's. Temperature. The average temperature of the cloud tops on the Uranus is minus 153 C up to minus 218 C. Temperature inside it may reach 4727 C. Weather. A thick temperature atmosphere, tempestuous atmosphere, a thick tempestuous atmosphere with winds blowing at a clip of 900 km per hour. Position and movement of Uranus. How long is a day on Uranus? A day on Uranus is 17 hours, 14 minutes and 24 seconds. A day on Uranus is 17 hours, 14 minutes and 24 seconds. How long is a year on Uranus? Uranus takes 84.3 years to complete its orbit around the Sun. 84.3 years. Distance from Earth. The closest Uranus can get to Earth is 2.57 billion kilometers. Distance from the Sun. Uranus' distance from the Sun is 2.88 billion kilometers. Orbits of Uranus. Uranus doesn't have a perfectly circular orbit. Instead, it follows an elliptical path around the Sun. Elliptical orbit. Now, Uranus moons and rings. Uranus has 27 moons. The moons are all made of ice and rocks. Most of the moons appear to be captured asteroids due to their size and orbits. Rings of Uranus. The rings were discovered from the Earth in 1977. Some data suggested that Uranus was surrounded by at least 5 rings. 4 more rings were suggested. 2 additional ones were founded by Voyager 2. Exploration of Uranus. Voyager 2. Voyager 2 made its closest approach to Uranus on January 24, 1986, coming within 81,500 kilometers, 50,600 miles of the planet's cloud tops. Voyager 2, the presence of a magnetic field at Uranus was not known until Voyager's arrival. The intensity of the field is roughly comparable to that of Earth's, though it varies much more from point to point because of its large offset from the center of Uranus. The peculiar orientation of the magnetic field suggests that the field is generated at an intermediate depth in the interior where the pressure is high enough for water to become electrically conductive. Voyager 2 found that one of the most striking influence of the sideways position of the planet is its effect on the tail of the magnetic field. Tail on the magnetic field, which is itself tilted 60 degrees from the planet's axis of rotation. The magnetic tail was shown to be twisted by the planet's rotation into a long corkscrew shape behind the planet. Voyager 2, the only spacecraft which is Uranus, imaged a bland looking sphere in 1986. When Voyager flew by, the south pole of Uranus pointed almost directly at the sun because Uranus was near its southern summer solstice, with the southern hemisphere bathed in the continuous sunlight and the northern hemisphere radiating heat into the blackness of space. In my next video, I will reveal 2 facts of other planets of our solar system. Thanks.